kids, hope you all are very well. So once again here with you, your Priyanka Miss in this class. So today once again we will conduct a class on Active English workbook, as I have always to say you that if we are done with EFT, then we should go with Active English workbook. And I know that you find your Active English workbook very interesting. So wherever I ask you to have homework from Active English workbook, you actually never say no to me, and you are always very much excited about doing the exercises from Active English workbook. Okay, so on the sequences, today I have chosen a new item from Active English workbook, and that is item number 27, page number 38. So before starting the class, I would like to ask you to have your Active English workbook with you, so that you can you fill the gaps and you can do the exercises right now with your teacher. So whenever I am giving the instruction, please follow the instructions carefully. It's nothing very difficult. It's really very easier one for you, as we have already practiced so many lessons or units concerning this one. Okay, similar to this you have already done so many lessons. So what is about the unit is about basically once again here will be pictures, and you will be given some of the clues, some of the gaps also. So you need to fill the gaps up. And how can you fill it up? See, there are two type of questions. It is yes or no type questions. Okay, so it is yes or no type questions. Like if you are being asked something, that is she doing that, is she doing this, if it matches the picture, you have to write yes she is, or he is, or there. In which pronoun it is being asked, you have to put the correct pronoun, and along with it you have to put the correct auxiliary verb. If it is a yes, then you have to write yes it is, yes she is, yes he is, or yes they are. But if it is a no, that means if it doesn't match with the picture, you have to write no. But along with no, you have to write no it is not, or no she is not, or no he is not, or no they are not. So earlier we have already faced so many questions, like if it is a no, we have to write the correct answer also. But here in this unit, the best thing about this unit is it is very simple, that you just need to point out if it is yes or no. If it is yes, then yes it is, yes he is, yes she is, or yes they are. But if it is no, then no she is not, he is not, they are not, it is not. Just you have to write, mention the no, it is not. You have to mention with the no just a not, but you don't need to write the correct answer. Okay, as earlier you have done that, you wrote about the correct answer. The no is not everything. I have told you that you also need to mention the correct answer, that what actually the girl was doing, or what actually the picture is saying. But here you don't need to elaborate this. You just need to mention if it is yes she is, he is. If it is not, then no she is not, he is not. That's it. Okay, so at first you have to indicate the picture, you have to notice the picture, you have to fill the blanks according to the picture. Sometimes the subject is missing, sometimes the auxiliary verb is missing, sometimes the answer is missing. Okay, so you have to put the correct words one by one, wherever it is required or wherever it is needed. Okay, so let us go through the chapter. So please guys, have your book. Once again I have tried for you to draw some of the pictures that are given in the book. Though I tried a lot, but I think I am not successful in drawing, because you are quite better artist. I always say that you are the best. Actually, I have seen you drawing in the class, but maybe I couldn't meet up your expectation. So what to do, I'm not so good in drawing, so we have to compromise with these pictures. Okay, so here in the book, so for your better for your comfort zone, I would like to ask you to go through the item number 27. More specifically it is page number 38. Okay, I repeat, more specifically it is item number 27, and the page is 38. Okay, it is from your active English workbook. Okay, so here some of the pictures are given. So here in the picture number 1, so please I hope you have your book with you and go through the pictures first. See, you can see there are some of the pictures of different faces. Okay, they are doing actually different activities. Okay, see, someone is laughing, someone is crying. No, there is no, none that crying, but see, someone is shouting, someone is drinking or something, or someone is talking, etc, etc. So you just have to look at the pictures, and just right beside the picture you have to write if it matches with the picture or not. Okay, so what can you say in the picture number 1? See, one here at face, it's a very smiling face. Okay, isn't it? We can sense that number 1 is a smiling face of a boy. So the question is he laughing? Is he laughing? Laughing and smiling is quite similar, though there's a little bit difference, is that, you know, smiling is without any sound that you smile, but you smile, but laughing is actually, it's about something very bursting. So it's the quite a dissimilar between laughing and smiling, but actually literally they are the same. Okay, so is he smiling? See, can you see it? Him smiling. This face is similar to a smiling face. Yes, as he is laughing, so we can write yes. Is given. So what should I put? I should put a what? A subject. So here subject is our pronoun he. So yes, he is. Why it is he? Because it's a male. No? Yeah, he is a male. He is a boy or he is a man. Okay. So now coming to the number 2. So in the number 2 picture, what can you see? It's a from the long hair, you can see from the hairstyle, it's a girl, of course, because this kind of type of hairstyle is made by the girl or done by the girl. So she is undoubtedly a girl. So can you see her crying? Is there any tears in her eyes? No, she's not crying. I can see she is smiling. She has a pretty face. So is she crying? Does she quite similar to Tiana? Yes, I think. See, Tiana smiles like her. So is she crying? No, she. As here is no. So we should put the subject what? She. Okay. Why it is she? Because it's a girl. From the hairstyle we can sense it's a girlish style. So she. Then after she, what should we put? Is. So she is no, she is not. So now number 3, coming to the number 3. See, here's again a boy. I think from the hairstyle I can see, and from the gesture I can we can sense that it's a boy. So see, what is he doing? I think he is screaming or he is shouting. Okay, as he is making a loud sound. And how, when we want to have someone's attention from a very far away, but what do? We just want to grab his attention or her attention, and if he is not listening to us, or if he is not noticed, we are not being noticed by him or her, then we are, you know, they will shout on us, they will scream, they will be screaming. Okay, so that they can have our attention, or so that we can have their attention. So does it similar to shouting? Does it match with that picture, with the line, with the question? Is, of course, he is shouting. Okay, the way he is you know, the way he is giving the attitude or giving the expression, it matches that, it tells that yeah, he is shouting. So is, as the number as it is in a question pattern. So after the auxiliary verb is here at the very first place. So after the auxiliary verb, what should I put? He or she? Of course, it's he. So is he shouting? Is he really shouting? Yes. If it is yes, then write yes, he is. Okay, so it's done. Now coming to the number 4. So see here, what can you see in the picture? See a glass in her hand, and it's a girl. Isn't she a girl? Of course she a girl, cause see her hairstyle. I repeat every time. Please have a look on the hairstyle. It's a girlish style, and she is having a glass holding her hand. As the first gap is about a question. So if it is a question, what should we put? We should put a auxiliary verb first. So the auxiliary verb is she. Is. So after is, what should I put as subject? We have to put the subject as he or she. If it is a girl, we will put she. If it is a boy, we will put he for the boy. But if it is not a boy, I don't think so. So as she is a girl, so I have to put she. Okay? Is she singing? Is she singing? No, it's not a mic. It's actually a glass of water. So we can't write yes. We should better write no. She is not. Okay? Okay. Now, coming to the number 5. See, here some of the girls, okay, again it is girlish styles, and you know the girl actually sings very loudly in our classes. Our most most beautiful singers, the most talented singers are Yusha, Raida, Arohi, and Tiana. Whenever Miss asks you to please sing a song for us, and you just start without any music, and you just start to and fro, and who will sing first, it will be the race between you. So I think the most important thing is that I really get very excited when I see even Boishaki also starts singing. And so actually really Kirti, Boishaki, and really you all start singing in a way that you are truly genuinely good singers of our school. So see, they are actually looking like Tiana, Raida, and Yosha. So are the girls singing? See, they are as Raida, Yosha, Tiana, and other girls like Boishaki, Kirti, Joya. So they all are what? Ankita, right? So they are girls. So for them, what should we put? What should we put? We should put the pronoun he or she. No, she. If it is Ortho, Khati, or Karuno, or Zunayed, so we would better put he. Okay, as these are the girls, so we should put the pronoun she. So are she, sorry, it's not she, as there are so many girls. Okay, so we can't just put she, a girl. We can't mention it as a girl. Here are 3 of the girls, though in the picture you can see 4 girls. Actually Miss couldn't draw the one of the girls. Okay, I left her behind. So there are actually 4 girls, though I drew only 3 girls. So as there are 3 girls, I have to write they, okay, in the plural form. So are they singing? Yes, they are singing. Yes, they are. Okay, we don't need to complete the sentence with the object. Okay, now coming to the last one, and it is number what? It is number 6. See, here a man is, we can see a man. Actually in the picture it's a woman. Okay, imagine it's a teacher. He or she is a teacher, and there are students. A teacher and students are talking to each other. A teacher and the students are actually speaking. Okay, so as there are 3 of the people in your book, you will have so many people at a time in a classroom, but due to the shortage of the place, I have just drawn some of the people. I can't manage all the people in one picture. So as they are in plural number, so what should, as the auxiliary verb, what should we put? We should put the auxiliary verb are. Okay, so are, and as they are plural number, for plural number we should put the subject what? He or she. No, neither she nor he. Better we would put the plural, we would put the pronoun as they. Are they speaking? Are they speaking? Are they really talking to each other? Yes, we should put yes, then the subject they and are, and we don't need to mention the object speaking. Okay, so in this way you can solve the questions or fill in the gaps. I should give you one tricks that, see, if the answer is yes, you will have just 3 words. Okay, you will have just three, three fill in the gaps. Yes, he is. 1, 2, 3. If it is a no, you will have 4 gaps. No, she is not. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it is yes, you will have just 3 words. Yes, he is. 1, 2, 3. If it is a no, you will have 4 words and 4 gaps. No, she is not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's a very short and a very little tricks. You can apply it. So I hope we are done with this. Hope you enjoyed the class. You know, this is very much easier for you than just seeing the pictures. You have to put yes, it is, yes, she is, yes, he is, yes, they are. And seeing the pictures, if it doesn't look like the picture the sentence is about, if it is not matching with the picture, then you can write no, she is not, he is not, they are not, or it is not. Okay, if it is yes, then you will have 3 gaps. If it is no, you will have 4 gaps. Okay babies, so that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the class. I also enjoyed the class. I always enjoy your company as well. So as always, I am very much happy to see you in the classroom. So hope we will meet very soon. Till then, stay well and stay safe babies.